Hi guys, we're here in Salt Lake City, Utah for a great day, amazing day for WWE 2K24. And I'm here with one of the biggest WWE superstar, Grayson Waller. Grayson, how are you doing?
I'm good. Big Yankees fan? Who's your favorite player?
No, I'm not a Yankees fan. I've got to
Oh, no! Hey, you want views on your channel? Put your hat back on.
I've got to hide the fact
I was about to get sunburn off you.
that I've got
mate.
some problems with my hair.
You do. That's
some
okay.
problems.
Let's talk about some questions, maybe.
Let's talk about 2K. So 2K is coming in a few weeks.
Yep.
And we've got a special showcase mode this year.
Yes.
Around WrestleMania and 40 years of WrestleMania.
Yes.
You're a huge wrestling fan. What is your favorite memory of WrestleMania?
For me, a lot of my favorite memories, is me growing up getting to watch WrestleMania. In Australia, it was Monday. Monday morning is when WrestleMania was on. So I actually had a record. I had to go to school all the time, but my mum always gave me WrestleMania day off school. So my main memory is I got to take a day off school and sit at home and watch WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania 18 is probably the visual I have in my mind with The Rock and Hulk Hogan facing off for the first time.
It was awesome.
I think that's one. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, that's one of the best moments of all time.
Of course. And now let's imagine you won the Royal Rumble this year.
Okay, yeah, I was close. I was very close. I was very close.
Who would you have picked? Would you have picked Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title or Roman Reigns for the Undisputed title?
If I'm being honest, I would have chose Seth because he's injured. And for me, I want to win a championship, and I know everyone's worried about finishing stories and all this kind of stuff at the moment, but I just want to be the champion, so I'm going to take the weakest link, and out of the two, that's Seth Rollins.
We also have many new stipulations in 2K this year. Casket match, ambulance match, gauntlet match. You've done a lot of stipulations in WWE. What was your favorite?
See, not many WWE superstars can say that they've done a casket match in WWE, but I have in NXT against Apollo Crews. And I know a lot of people are excited to play it on the game, but I don't think you understand the feeling of like laying in a casket with it completely closed in on you. Like, that's a terrifying feeling, especially after you've been slammed into it, your head's hitting the wood. So I don't have very fond memories of the casket match, so I don't think I'm going to play that on 2K this year. I'm going to give that a miss. It's terrifying. But for me, I love when, we get to do stipulation matches. We get to get chairs and tables and ladders and all the wild stuff. I like going viral. And having those things at my disposal, that's always a bit of fun.
Speaking about going viral, you're often used by WWE when they have legends or huge superstars. For instance, you worked with John Cena.
Yes.
How is it for you? I mean, you're pretty new in WWE. John Cena, of course, a legend.
Yeah.
How was it for you working with John Cena?
Look, I feel great because, for a lot of these legends like John Cena, they're struggling because, they still want to be out there. They still want people to know who they are. They need the Grayson Waller rub. And I'm the kind of guy, I'm a nice guy. People say mean things about me sometimes, but I'm a nice guy. And I just want to help out John Cena. Like, poor John, he's been gone away a few years, maybe he's got the same hairline as you almost, brother. But I'm there to help him out and, being across from him twice now, once on my talk show and then once in London is a very cool experience for him.
And we also saw you have a little fun online with The Rock.
Yes.
And now he's become even more important in WWE. So what's your relation with The Rock?
I might have said some mean things about The Rock in the past, back when he wasn't my boss. But now I think everyone's kind of seen, he's part of TKO. And I'm a huge fan of The Rock. I think he's one of the best superstars of all time. I think he's a great person, a great human being. I love The Rock. The Rock is the best.
Okay.
Under Armour, I get a bit of Rock gear. The Rock is the man.
The Rock is the man.
Yeah, he is.
And just a last question, because you just arrived in WWE. We have a lot of aspiring wrestlers in France, and it's pretty hard to train in France. We don't have many schools.
Yeah.
What would be your best advice for a young wrestler?
I think it's kind of similar to Australia. I think Australia has a bit more of a scene than France, but I think the situation is it doesn't matter how good you are sometimes, you need the world to see you. So if there's opportunities, especially being in Europe, there are a lot of training schools. I think for people who it's their dream to make it to WWE, you need people to see you, and that means you got to chase it. And if that means, you have to go to England or you have to go to the States or Japan, to kind of ply your craft and truly learn what this is, then you've got to do it. And it sucks sometimes, I miss my home all the time, but I know that I have to be here to be one of the best of all time. So sometimes you just have to take that risk.
Just talking about your home.
Yes.
WWE just announced that at Elimination Chamber, you're going to have the Grayson Waller effect.
Biggest of all time.
The biggest of all time. With Cody Rhodes, winner of the Royal Rumble, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. So what are you preparing for this segment?
Well, I think with Cody and Seth, I think there's a lot going on with them right now. You know, we got The Rock, we got Roman Reigns. We saw everything happen at the press conference, and I think people have a lot of questions. And who better ask those questions than Grayson Waller? I already kind of know what I want to say, but I think there's some people who maybe are on the SmackDown roster who have some interest in this talk show too, who want to kind of have a conversation with me before I go out there. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens in Perth.
Can't wait to see. And I can't imagine how happy you are to be at a show.
I'm very excited. I can't wait, dude. I wish I was there now. It's cold in Utah. It's warm in Perth. I know where I'd rather be.
Well, Grayson, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, guys.
2K24.
See you soon.
Get a copy.